Hello everyone, put on your Spider-Man outfits because today we are diving into the now finished Daily Bugle. Bright. So to start this off, I'm just gonna say, building this was very repetitive. I didn't mention this in the actual video where I built it because the video was already pretty long. So I was gonna save all that for this video. And yes, the build process is very repetitive. All these window pieces, that was the most brain damaging part to do. But it is very satisfying once you've got it built. And even while you're building it, once you see that you've got a decent part of it built, like when I got the first 2 floors done, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so tall, it's so big, I love it. Anyway, jumping straight into it, I've added a lot to it. This is not all the set. This is a lot of stuff I've added to it. Now that that's out of the way, let's get right into this. We're going to start with the first floor and the road here. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. So we're going to start out with the road here. None of this is in the set except the taxi here and Carnage. All the rest of this is my minifigures and my parts. Now we're going to get into the minifigures. Right here, we have 2 random dudes. Look like they're from the 90s in a McLaren. This is from the Speed Champions. This is a different Lego set. And here we have a poor taxi driver who's probably about to get smushed by a car. And here we have Carnage, who is pushing the taxi over. Carnage is actually like one of my favorite characters in Spider-Man. And here we have the Rhino, which in the comics, I know he's supposed to be a dude in a suit, not like a mechanical armor thing. Oh, I kind of like the way Lego did this. I like the set that this came in back in 2015, mainly because it was a childhood memory for me. And either way, I'm not going to get too emotional. I put him here, and he's tipping over a bus with Billy Joe Armstrong. And then if you come over here and look, you can see that there's some cops over here trying to help Spider-Man in the battle, but they're shooting freaking Carnage. It's not gonna hurt Carnage, so I don't know how they're helping. Anyway, we have the newsstand just like in this set, and we have another random civilian running away, or trying to, from the chaos. At the entrance here, this door can actually slide. Well, yeah, there we go. It's a sliding door. It's really cool, I think. And if you look closely, I don't want to take all this off. So with that, if you look closely, you can see some minifigures in there. That's Gwen Stacy trying to comfort Aunt May, who's sitting in the chair. There's Aunt May right there, and Gwen Stacy took her inside and trying to calm her down. She's probably going like, where's Peter? And right outside the entrance, we have Sandman and Electro. And Sandman is bursting out of the ground here, and this guy is right in the way. And Electro, it looks like he's shooting Sandman, but, well, never mind. Yeah, he's shooting Sandman. I don't know why I put him in that direction. So now we're going up to the 2nd floor, and right here, we're gonna start here and work our way this way. Well, on the fire escape, we have Mysterio, and I added all this green stuff. The minifigures in the set, and I added all this, green stuff to represent, like, the illusions that he makes. And also, right above him, we have Black Cat hanging on the fire escape, and Venom. Venom here is actually completely loose. You can just take him out. He's just being held by these tentacles here, and he fits in there really nicely. I like that position for him. And we have some screens, and real quick, they just have J. Jonah Jameson, Kurt Connors, nice Easter egg, Miles Warren, another good Easter egg, Scarlet Spider, another good Easter egg, and it's talking about a clone epidemic. And on this screen, it has earlier today, breaking news, villains promise to stop being bad guys. So this comes off, actually, all the walls except the 1st floor come off to reveal the interior. We're just gonna put you right there. And you can see inside there, and it's like an office room, and we have 3 minifigures. We have 2 workers having a good day, and then we have the janitor, and every floor has an elevator in the back, and this floor in particular has a lot of newspapers with some nice Easter eggs. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but yeah. Going up to the 3rd floor, there's nobody on the fire escape unless you count Lizard's foot, but we're gonna save him. And the only person on the 3rd floor at the moment is Green Goblin. His position in the set is just beautiful. This is how it is in the set, and I love the way they did that. The broken window is just glorious to look at. Okay, that is kind of difficult to remove because it's being held in by 2 studs on each side. That's because there's so much weight. Now going into the interior of the 3rd floor, we have another elevator and some boxes and file cabinets and a camera for Peter Parker and pizza time. And then we have Peter Parker's office with a little bulletin board looking thing and a picture of an old looking Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure this is a meme. Like there's a meme of Spider-Man sitting in the chair, and then I'm not sure. And then there's a desk which has a pretty nice build and a telephone, and that's basically it. This third floor is probably the least interesting, in my opinion. So this is the fourth and final floor, and we're gonna start with the lizard here, who's crawling up the fire escape. This is my own custom design using some Hulk and Velociraptor pieces. And then here we have Spider-Man, who's swinging around trying to stop all the bad guys. And real quick, I'm just going to say this. The Daily Bugle came with like 4 or 5 heroes. In my opinion, it should just be Spider-Man. But anyway, he's got some webs that he's swinging by, and Doc Ock's grabbing one of them. And these arms from the set are just fabulous. Like, I love the arms. You can twist them into any way you want. And I redid the torso and legs for him. The torso came from Mad Eye Moody, and the legs came from the Loki from the Marvel CMF series. And then right next to Doc Ock we have Punisher, who's kind of an anti-hero in my opinion. I've always seen him as an anti-hero. And did anyone else notice this? Punisher, John McClane. Punisher, John McClane. And then back behind here is the Vulture. I wanted to put him higher, like trying to take out the radio tower, but that works right there too. And this is the Vulture from last year, and I changed the wings a little bit to make them not as big and bulky. I'm very happy with the way I modified the wings. Here we have the interior of the final floor, and it's J. Jonah and Betty Brant's offices. The desk design is really cool, but it's really fragile. And then you walk in the fancy glass door and you meet J. Jonah Jameson, who at the moment is currently in a sticky situation, which right here is an Easter egg to the first Spider-Man movie, if you recall. And then we have his desk with a bunch of newspapers there, and then trophies, probably from his son. So that concludes the review of my little display here I've got of the Daily Bugle and my own custom characters with it. There's one more thing I want to say before the video ends, and that is I want to add Hydroman coming around the building right here. As you can see, I've already added a Hydroman, but it's not very good. I didn't like it. I'm gonna get a better minifigure online and some more pieces that work like water. So with that, keep on building and see you later.
Subscribe.